Welcome to the party, guys. It's your host, Jordan Robinson, and today the movie we're going to review is called Everything Everywhere All at Once, and it stars Michelle Yeoh, Stephanie Hugh, which is a newcomer, and Ki Hui Kwan, and it's directed by Dan Kwan and Daniel Snyder. Now, going into this movie, I went in blind. I didn't know what the movie was about. It was recommended me from a friend. So we're gonna talk about this movie in a pros and cons type of review. And let's start with the pros. Now, the first pro is the movie is really good. I was really pleasantly surprised how good the movie was, especially not seeing any trailers or knowing anything about it. So I recommend going into this movie a little blind because this movie is definitely weird. It's definitely something different and unique. There's nothing like this movie, 100%. Now, a pro is um Michelle Yeoh, obviously an amazing actress. She's in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. She's in Crazy Rich Asians. She's been in a bunch of movies forever, and she shows her acting prowess again in this movie. Because I know she can fight and stuff, but how the movie starts, she plays a little timid and weak role. So I always like when actors can show different sides of them, and that's another pro of this movie. This movie shows a range of emotions that I was not expecting. I was happy, I was sad, I was angry at the characters, and some characters are hilarious. So to have all those emotions in a movie really took me on a nice roller coaster of emotions. Another pro is the movie is very colorful. That's kind of why I wore this colorful hoodie for the review, and somewhere rhymes, which is kind of cool. But the movie is shot beautifully. It looks beautiful. It's very colorful and vivid, and there are scenes that come out of nowhere, and it's like we're transported into a whole another place and stuff, and it's just beautiful, and it makes me wonder, like, is this CGI? Is this at a set? Were they really on the place where they're shooting this? It was really amazing, really good. I highly recommend that. The only con I can think about this movie, because this movie does not have a lot of cons to me. I would say the only con is that it's very weird to understand some of the accents as they're speaking English, but it's very weird to hear what they're saying because they're talking so fast. And especially in the initial parts of the movie, like the first 30 minutes, we don't know what's going on. It's a lot of randomness going on. So I would say that's the only con, that it can be a little bit confusing at the beginning. But I assure you, if you continue and you stick with it and you pay attention, by the end of the movie, everything will make sense. It's not a confusing movie. It's just confusing from the start. So in closing, I will definitely recommend this movie, but what will I give it? A 1 out of 10? From a 1 out of 10, I think I have to give this a high grade. I have to give this a 8.8 because I can't see anything wrong with this. The story was good, the acting was good, the visuals were fantastic. The Yeah, that's it. It wasn't a very long movie. It was properly length. I think it was around 2.5 hours, but it didn't feel like 2.5 hours. It flew by. And when the movie ended, I wanted more. So always found that to be a good quality. If I finish a movie and I still want more after it's done, I think it's very solid. So I highly recommend it to everybody out there, especially if you're in the mood for something that's different, because we have a lot of samey movies, and this movie is 100% unique. So, in closing, I'm your host, Jordan Robinson. I will see you soon, and look out for my next reviews. Thank you.